Your habits might be hurting you. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 questions that are going to help you understand which habits are good for you and which habits are holding you back and even hurting you. Hi, I'm Rakafet Moses. I'm co-creator in Life Bloom with my sister Yara Elia. And if it's your first time in our community, welcome. Life Bloom is a community for women that live whole life, that we have so many things holding in our hands and we're juggling. Yes, but we want to feel good, even though always in life we have things we want to be better at, we want to make better, because this is the human nature. We want things better, we want more, and it's okay. It's good to want more because this is what helps us go through life and grow and change, and it's good. But at the same time, we want to be happy, we want to feel calm, we want to feel whole within. So welcome to Life Bloom. Our community is here for you, for real life, real talk, and this is what we are here for. So let's start talking about the 3 questions that are going to help you understand if your habits are good for you or are they holding you back. Well, let's start from the beginning. Habits are good. They are important. I love habits. I have anchor habits. I talk about it a lot, and they are so good and so important because, first of all, repetition is something that helps us feel safe. When we repeat something over and over and over again, our mind knows exactly how it's done. Yeah, our soul and our spirit just feel good. We wake up in the morning, we know we go to swim today. We wake up in the morning, we know to take our kids to school. We know what to do. It helps us feel good. At the same time, the problem is that our habits also become our definition. So many times we define ourselves with the things that we are so used to do. Yes, I run. This is who I am. Yes, I do Pilates. This is who I am. Yes, I don't know how to use technology. This is who I am. So you see, we put good things and bad things on our habits too. I tried it once, I tried it twice, I tried it for the 3rd time. It didn't work. That's not me. I'm not good at it. And this is why our habits need to change, because we are changing all the time. You know how when you get married and you just love your man, you just married him, you think he's amazing, he's going to be an amazing dad, you think he's a great guy, and then you start living life and kids are born. And well, you move places, you move to a new place and you change jobs and you are changing and the relationship is changing. You cannot keep on being the same person. That's what it is. I mean, we can fight it, but if there's a new baby, things are changing. If there's a new job, things are changing. So we are changing all the time and trying to stay who we were before. It's just not gonna work, you know. If you're married for a few years already and you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. So we have to change, and we are changing all the time. So what we need to understand is our habits, they need to help us grow. And if there's a certain point that they are holding us back, it's not good. We need to stop doing them, or we need to adjust them to who we want to be. So the first questions that we need to ask ourselves is, my habit is good for who I want to become? Is it helping me become that new person, become that new me, or is it holding me back? Okay, let's see an example. If I used to wake up every morning at 8 o'clock and I used to drink my coffee and take my time and write down things, but then I want to be someone else. I want to achieve something. I want to open a new business. So I need to wake up maybe even earlier and not go to my coffee and maybe to start with something else, because the first few hours in a day, they are very important for achieving things. Maybe in that time, I want to write down new ideas, new thoughts that I have, and it's going to change who I am from that person that's going to start that morning at ease to someone else that actually let go of all the energy and the creativity inside to put it on the paper and take this paper, and then after that to have that time reflection on what I just wrote and see how it made me feel. So maybe I'm going to change my habit to wake up at 8 and I'm going to wake up at 6, or the 5 morning club. So maybe at 5 and do something different. Okay. And also if you have, let's say, a certain routine of something that you do, and you ask myself, what if I'm going to do it in a different order today? How is it going to make me feel? If I'm going to take something out and put something different, how is it going to make me feel? So I'm asking myself this question. Is this habit making me closer to who I want to become, or does it take me further? Does it leave me behind? Okay, does it keep me where I am? I'm Jewish, and we have bar mitzvah. And in the bar mitzvah, there is the ceremony, and the boy that is celebrating the bar mitzvah is holding candles. This is how it used to be when I was young. And they used to say, thank you for my parents for bringing me to this point. And I say the same to my habits. Thank you for my habits that brought me up until this point. But I'm not sure they're going to take me to the next level. They might brought me to this level where I am now, but are they fit for the next level? Will they do that? Will they help me get there? Or do I need new habits? So this is the first question. And the second question is, how does this habit makes me feel inside? Okay, am I doing this habit because it's something that someone told me that's important to do? Like, I remember that someone told me, well, you have to run. Running is amazing. Running is so good for your body, for cardio and that. And I tried running. I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Okay, so I understand it's not the right sport for me. So I tried something else. And then I went to Pilates for a while. And I love Pilates, and I used to be a Pilates teacher as well. Back then in the days, 20 years ago, but I really loved the Pilates. It was amazing. I felt so strong, and I felt my body's getting, my muscle getting longer and stronger, and I felt so good. But then one day I woke up and I said, it's very boring for me at the moment. I need something energetic. And I said, okay, I'm going to try Zumba. And I went and I tried Zumba, and I had so much fun. So I stopped at Pilates for that time, and I said, okay, I'm going to do Zumba now because I want something different. My body needs energy now. It doesn't need Pilates at this moment. And it's not that it's either that or that. We can do both. But at that time, I felt this is so boring, and I love Pilates. But I had to be honest with myself and say, at that moment, I want something different. I want to run. I want not to run. I want to dance. I don't want to do Pilates. And I went dancing. And I love it. And I feel so good. I still do that now. And feel so good. So listening to our body and just asking this question, does it make me feel good? Okay. Do I feel good inside when I'm doing that? Does it make me feel maybe calm? Maybe it makes me feel happy? Good things, good vibes. And if not, change it. It's not the right habits for you. It's just holding you back. It's taking your energy instead of giving you energy. Okay, if you were going to the Pilates and you feel energetic after, great. If you're going to Pilates and you feel bored after, like I did in that time, no, this is not good. Okay, so this is the second question. The third question is, why am I doing it? Am I doing it out of fear or out of love? Because sometimes I'm trying to prove someone. Okay, if I gave the example of 5 a.m. club. So I have a friend, and she told me that she started to wake up at 5 a.m. because she read the book and it's very important and she's going to do it. And she's doing it for 2 months already. And I see that she hated it. She truly hated it. And I asked her, why do you keep on doing it? And she said, well, the book says it's good and I'm trying to change my habits and I'm trying to be a different person. I said, yeah, okay, but you seriously hate it and you're doing it for 2 months. So it's not good. Try to do it different, okay? Maybe not to wake up at 5. Maybe wake at 5:30. Maybe wake up at 6. Maybe do it in a different order. Why? What are you trying to prove? Are you trying to prove someone that you are up to it, that you can do that? You can wake up every morning at 5 and be that energetic person? This is not who you are. There are people that 5 a.m. is not the right time for them. There are people that night is good for them to work. So be who you are. Are you afraid that something will happen if you will not do it? Or are you choosing out of love for yourself? Okay, when I wake up in the morning and I decide to do my morning shakes, here it is, my shake. Well, I do it because I love myself, because I love my body. And if I'm going to make me some coffee in the morning, I drink coffee. Don't think that I don't. I drink it just later on in the day, and I don't drink a lot. But deciding to choose my shake, my morning shake, because it's healthy for me. It's because I love my body. It's because I love myself. And I want to treat my body with love. So I choose that. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to give you an example from this morning. You know, I go swimming in the morning. So what I did this morning, my son, my little boy, he woke up at 5:30 in the morning. He's a year and 9 months already. And I woke up and at 5:30 and I was so tired. I brought him to our bed. It was with us until 6:30. And usually when I go to swim, I go at 6, but I was very, very tired because he woke up earlier than usual. Sometimes you wake at 5, yeah. And I told my husband, listen, you take him to kindergarten and I'm going to go back to sleep for another half an hour and I'm going to swim after that. And this is what I did. And it made me feel so good because I really need that half an hour more to sleep. And I just went to bed. I went to sleep for half an hour. I put my alarm clock when it turned on. When it started to ring, I just woke up and I went to swim and I feel so much better because if I didn't go back to sleep for that half an hour, I'd probably be very tired. So choosing that, okay, instead of saying, no, this is your habit, you must go now, that wasn't the right situation at that moment. Okay, at that moment, I felt very, very tired. So the third question is, why am I doing it? Am I doing it out of love or am I doing it because I have to? Okay, this is a very, very important question. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to ask you this question. Is this habit still good for you? This is the questions that you want to ask yourself every habit that you're doing during the day. Okay, so today and tomorrow, every habit that you do, you're going to ask yourself, is this habit still good for me? Does it help me become who I want to be? Am I doing it because it makes me good? Feel good? Am I doing it because I'm trying to prove something? How does it make me feel? Ask these 3 questions for each habit and share with us here in the comments. What if you find out? Is there a habit that you need to change? If so, tell us which one and what are you going to shift it to? What are you going to do to change? Or maybe you're just going to let go of it and try something completely different. Okay? So I'm waiting to read your comments, and also we have an amazing workbook for morning routine. We have it in our link tree. Just press on it, and an amazing workbook about morning routine. You have there a lot of ideas about habits, and you can find your own and you can understand when to change them, because when it's time to change, it means that you are growing. Let yourself grow. This is what we are here for. So let's grow together. Life Bloom community, thank you for sharing your thoughts and your comments, and pass this movie on, this video on. See you soon. Bye.